It's the nightcap to a big Christmas day full of football. The Ravens and the Niners. Off we go from Santa Clara. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You look at this Niner defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
97.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
He'll buy some time right. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Lance going to sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Trey Lance
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Just a yard on the pickup there. They will bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You look at this Niner defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
4th down, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 4. There he goes, left side. Still going. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Rolling to his right.
Able to find Gray here.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
10 cycles. Ready?
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Room here to run.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Lance.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
On play action, Lance.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Danny Gray.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 28-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot.
Odell Beckham Jr. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Niners 35, Ravens nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw is Jackson.
On target to his man, likely.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
From midfield, here's Lance. Open man is Jerron Jennings.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Now Lance. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it is 42-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one.
And they will take over first and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Play action, now it's Lance.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Justin Tucker to kick off the fourth quarter.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planting him for a loss.
Ready?
Lance to throw on second down here. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. To throw, it's Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
A 14-yard gain.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Now Lance on the bootleg. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Here we go.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Off of play action, here's Lance. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 11.
Throwing now is Lance.
At the 35-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Ravens nothing.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punt around now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Ready.
On play action, Lance sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
52. Ravens nothing.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jennings. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
38.
At the 22-yard line.
By 60. Set.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference. See,
that'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Ravens nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
73 yards.
And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Jackson here. He's going to look to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
That keeps the score. Niners 59, Ravens 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions.
Now Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Jackson gonna run.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
59,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they aren't deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Here's Lance to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Lance again. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Now Lance. Finding Gray on the out route. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down. And Lance now to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that's caught inside the 30. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Now,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Oren Burks. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
and if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Lance able to find Gray here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll get 34 yards there. Play action. Now it's Lance. That's complete to the tight end Werner. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point try now for Moody. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 66, Ravens 18.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
On the set.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
34-yard line.
Set, huh?
Here's Lance.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant